I grew up in the, desert area. That means you don't have any equipment. You don't have a sense to record anything. Yeah, life is only what you see or you can remember is only when you open your eyes and before you close your eye. And it's very simple life. There was a choice before you push down the button there. I never wanted something composition or lighting or this kind of classic photo qualities to me, which is nothing I'm interested in. And all I'm interested is point and push down and a lot, repeatedly. So, and I think people will be surprised to see what is there. Because you see somebody takes photo, not like today you can immediately see the photo, but then you just see somebody push the button and it disappeared, and it's like a black hole there, and you don't even know if there's a film or not. So if we close our eyes to think how many images you can remember in your life, what would jump out? For myself, I don't have much urgency and to looking back. I think when I look at it, it's more surprise rather than memory. Especially when I blow it up, I realize, oh, that was like that. Actually, I was wondering if you don't have those, you don't have to remember this, then things never happen. Then I wonder how many things we, in our real history, we just don't remember or will be surprised by the.
这个照片可能是要说到10多年前的事情。维维刚从纽约回来的时候，那个时候我正在学做摄影，所以也在拍东西。在东村的时候，所以他经常去看我们。所以我不知道他是摄影家，我不知道他有拍很多照片。直到有一天，他就是说他有1箱子底片，从来没有打开过了，在纽约10多年了。那我一直很好奇，但是呢，我一直想看，但是从来没有看过。直到是前2年三叶堂正在建的时候，我又想起了这件事情。他有1箱子底片，从来没有打开过，所以我就说，肯定是有机会是要看一下。
I don't really like to take photos that much actually. I just, it's just handy, just take one photo.
For this exhibition, we started editing down from this archive of 10,000 photos to about 2,000 photos. And then from 2,000 photos to 500 photos, from 500 photos to 230 that are in the show.
What we see in those photos are not all the photos, many photos, because I moved a lot, still a lot of photos are missing or somewhere in garbages.
You can see here that he clipped it here, and then there was some sort of damage to the roll here. So he either threw this away or he sent it to a newspaper. So this is just completely missing. A lot of the times he's using one roll and he uses half a roll and he'll put down that camera for maybe a month, 2 months. So it's difficult to judge by the content alone because they could be going from winter, February months, and then all of a sudden jumping into summer. And that's completely normal because he had about 10 cameras.
It's still a puzzle. And the puzzle is never complete until you die. There's always puzzles missing because the one you didn't take make that puzzle mysterious.
So what we're doing right now is taking all the photographs that are done organizing them, cataloging them, and then separating them into stacks of good and bad, which we'll take to Weiwei's for signing and proofing.
If I look at the photos, I feel good about it because there's no single tendency in there.
摄影是他的一个手段，对，当然不像说我们那个传统的那种摄影的那种概念吧，对，它只是摄影，它是表达的一个手段，它一个材料吧。我觉得就像他用装置或者其他的东西来表现他的观点一样的，对，它是很特殊的，我觉得。
If you're thinking about it, 10,000 photographs, 400 rolls, he's taking photographs basically every day. He has said before that he used to go everywhere with a camera. It's a habit for him.
Many of them I took, you can tell I didn't develop it. It was quite casual. Very much reflect my life then.
Weiwei was born in China, in Beijing in 1957. But his father was exiled to Xinjiang when he was young. In 1981, he left with one of the first group of students to leave China to study abroad. He went from Berkeley, California to New York.
Well, I just vaguely know it's art center. Mm-hmm. The reason I come to the United States is for art. So.
He enrolled for a semester at Parsons University, and he was studying art at that time. But he didn't pass his art history class, and they discontinued his scholarship, and he dropped out.
I was a student, and then all the decisions are vaguely played by the kind of common demandings. Be at the school and finish your study and try to become an artist.
From 1983 to 1993, he was just in New York for 10 years, doing nothing. And a lot of these photographs in the show capture his daily life during that period.
I would not consciously call it as art. The attitude and the life activities are more important than producer work. I realize I am an artist and that's my life and that's the way I live. So I started to take some photos, you know. 哎，舒婷啊！
哎，我是啊。
我是魏魏。
我知道啊，我有你的手机，不是弄在我的手机上吗？
你第一次去纽约是哪一年？是85年吗？
我第一次去纽约是86年5月。
86年5月啊？
是86年。
一定是86年，不是85年啊？
是86年。
好的，那我知道了。就这个问题。
那个时候是20年前，就是比如说从照片里能看到那一些信息吧，顾长卫啦，还有像姜文啦，还有洪小刚啦，现在这些人，就是20年前他们都在纽约待过那一段时间，所以是很特殊的，对他们那个经历。
这个是白灵，白灵是 actress. Actually, in my apartment. But she is very different now. Do you know that? You should check her out. She's become extremely different. 姜文和马小晴。这个是于红和刘晓东在陈丹青的 studio。 42nd Street studio. Ma Xiaoqing and the
这个人是谁？他
这是冯小刚。
冯小刚。
film crew。这是郑晓龙在 Long Island， 这个北京人在纽约的这个 shooting 这个 base 是 rented house in Long Island。Brooklyn Williamsburg。这一翻成中文听上去像城堡似的，威廉姆斯堡。对，所以我们年轻的时候看过很多翻译的文章，都是这样翻出来的，然后我们就看着心情就很紧张。
为什么？
因为你想，那个是个很破的一个破房子，但这么一翻出来就是布鲁克林，洛里莫大街公寓，哇，是不是就感觉好像这是一个很豪华的一个房子似的？但实际上我们住的是一个很差的一个破房子里面。这是 42nd Street 那些 sex movie theaters。
就 poker。
Blackjack table. Smoking pots.
Smoking.
Smoking, yeah. 这个是那个，这个是 Halloween 啊。这个是 St. Mark's. Yeah, preacher, read the Bible to this man. 少一点。这是 Bill， 这个是 ACT UP demonstration. You know ACT UP 是一个关于艾滋病的组织，他们的游行。To be consciously, you are in the center of this contemporary metropolitan condition, and at the same time, it's quite empty. You know, on one hand, you see there's urgency and possibilities. On the other hand, you feel there's emptiness and also impossible. You cannot do much there. Old man in Lower Side, homeless lady, Avenue A. 这个人的名字叫 Communist John. Lower Side, right. My political involvement is really personal. So it's rather you're fighting for a better yourself rather than a better society. I think because if you realize something or you right, then you don't speak out and you don't clear your mind. Then who are you?
Thompson Square Park was a public space that was very close to his house, and so he couldn't not pass by that park when he was coming home. In 1988, there was a large riot there. The police instilled a curfew on this park that made everybody leave by 10. And so this caused a huge ruckus because people, they thought of the park as their own. And so in 1988, in August, they had a huge protest. And this protest escalated into a riot. And I was there. And he took a lot of photographs of it.
Interesting to see how different parties fight for their cause. And also to see how the power react to it.
These photographs of police brutality were used in court to demote the police commissioners and fire the people who were there.
Newspapers always sensitive about police brutality, but sometimes hard to grab the images. I did New York Times, Daily News, New York Post. Yeah, all about this type of incident. Well, it was big news then. So later all those protesters know me, so they're very happy I'm there because if I'm there or the other photographers there, the police behave quite well. They hate somebody take photos about those things. You know. They try to intimidate me. Yeah, many times. And once we run into a place, have nobody, they crashed my camera. Yeah.
Then what'd you do?
You can't do nothing. Just, what can you do? Just get a new camera.
我觉得就是从他的照片里头看到他为什么变成现在这个样子，其实他没有什么变化。我觉得他的一直关注的东西都是一样的，他的概念，还有从他照片里头信息都知道他的角度、他的视点在哪里。从一张很小的照片里头就能看出来他现在在做的事情，这是有联系的，我觉得。
I want people to see this show and think about the way that photography has played a role in Weiwei's art practice. Yes, it is very documentary, but it's not like Robert Frank, who's going out to make photography art, or Diane Arbus, or any of the other major photographers. But it is something that is really important to his art. It's something that directly influences his way of seeing the world. Every day he's going around with a camera, continuing to take pictures, even now with his digital camera. He takes hundreds of pictures a day. Through things like photography and video, you can record history and you see what was true at that time. And I think for Weiwei, that's the thing that's most enticing about photography and video, the fact that you can record the actual truth.
All those bad photos I take today become good photos.
You just have to wait 20 years?
Yeah, maybe 15 years is enough. I was lazy.